We are to fill in the blank in order to have a healthy relationship, or in order to be in a healthy relationship. So this is for those of us who are already in a relationship, but it doesn't feel healthy, or those of us who have a history of having mostly unhealthy relationships. So wherever you are on that, this is for you. And we will begin by finding what is that blank for you. So choice words would be, I'm too much to be in a healthy relationship. I'm too damaged to be in a healthy relationship. I'm too old to be in a healthy relationship. I'm too young to be in a healthy relationship. I just need to be wild and free. I don't know. What else could it be? It could be, I'm too I haven't got the right body type to be in a healthy relationship. I haven't got the right history. My past is too sketchy in order to have a healthy relationship. Whatever yours is, find it. And then we'll get going and we're going to shift it. So wherever that is for you, create a scale, 0 to 10. 10 is that belief is running my life. 0 is I don't even have that belief. Measure that, 0 to 10. Make a mental note of it or write it down. Then we'll start tapping on the karate chop point. If you want to know more about EFT, check out my basic information about EFT video, but we're going to just dive in here. Tapping on the meridians, tapping into our nervous system, letting all the crap up and out so we can bring what really is true in. So here we are. Even though I believe that I'm too fill in the blank to be in a healthy relationship, I completely love and accept myself as I am. Even though I believe that I'm too to be in a healthy relationship, I completely love and accept myself as I am. Even though I believe that I'm too to be in a healthy relationship, I completely love and accept myself as I am. And for this to make it easier, I'm going to use the word too much. You're going to just fill in the blank with your word if it's something different. This problem of feeling that I'm too much to be in a healthy relationship. This problem that I'm just too much to be in a healthy relationship is making me feel, and then you're going to think of the emotions it makes you feel. It's making me feel frustrated. It's making me feel sad. It's making me feel very, very, very stuck. It's making me feel really disappointed. Just keep listing any feelings you have that this belief makes you feel. And when I feel these things, then it makes me act in these certain ways. So when I've got this belief and it makes me feel stuck and disappointed, when I believe this, how I act is, and you're going to fill in the blanks and I'll just give some examples. How I act is I'm avoidant. I avoid people. I avoid getting hurt at all costs. I avoid being exposed. I play small. I go into freeze. I kind of pull back. I disengage. But I might also do the opposite. I might also lash out. I might share my frustration. I might be pushy with people. I might be demanding. We all have our own ways of dealing with things. So just see what yours are. How do you act when you believe that belief? Just taking that in. And then we're going to just go into one of the main dominant emotions and feelings that we have around that belief. So with the feeling of being too much, I'm going to choose sadness. And then I'm just going to tap into that. And you might have a different emotion, but I'm just going to say, I'm so sad. I am just so sad. I'm so sad that my too muchness means that I can't be in a healthy relationship. I feel so sad that it means I'm going to be on my own or in a really unhealthy relationship. Neither of those feel very good. And this sadness, if you can, and this emotion, if you can locate it in your body. So if you can locate that emotion, so the sadness, I'll use an example where I can locate it in my solar plexus. When I tune into this feeling in my solar plexus, it just feels stuck, it feels heavy, it feels like a kind of like a dense knot. And then you might want to go somatically into that spot even more. You could think of texture, you could think of color, you could think of density. Some people are really good at this, some people it takes more. Just see what you've got, don't overdo it, don't overthink it. Feeling into this sensation. Feels like it's pushing into my solar plexus. Feels oppressive. If it was made of a material, it would be metal. Be kind of like a lead weight, heavy. And then finally just tapping into, and the story I tell myself when I have this belief. The story I tell myself when I have this belief that I'm too much to have a healthy relationship. The story I tell myself when I have this belief is I'm just going to end up on my own. And if I end up on my own, I will feel really sad. And then just keep going down that rabbit hole. And if you feel alone and sad, then what? And it sometimes goes to the point of I wouldn't see the point of anything. I just wouldn't see the point. And then probably that takes us to a place of fear. I'm really scared of being alone. I'm really scared of being alone because, you can say why. Because life will just seem pointless. Because it will feel really disappointing. Again, fill in the blanks. And just let out all of that. If you get tears during this time, let them out. And there is good news. We are going to turn this around, but this is really important to just let this stuff come up and out. Breathing into this and just notice what you're noticing in your body, in your emotions. Just taking a moment before we keep going with words. How are you feeling? Good job. And then when you feel like you've cleared enough of that charge, we're going to begin to flip the switch. And we'll begin by, if I didn't have this belief that I'm to have a healthy relationship, what would be possible? If I didn't have this belief that I'm too much to be in a healthy relationships, I would feel free. I would feel free to take my own sweet time in choosing really good relationships. I would feel free to leave the relationships that don't quite feel healthy anymore. I would just feel free. I would feel free to enjoy the relationship I have with myself. I would feel free knowing that I am deserving of a healthy relationship. And that would really free me up. It would make me feel less desperate, less sad, less depressed. I would just get to enjoy life more, whether I'm in a relationship or not. It would just free me up. And again, these are my words, find your own. If you didn't have this belief, what possibilities would there be? Doing great. Keep working on that. Keep tapping. And then we can start saying what is now possible is, you can start tapping on what is now possible. What is now possible is, and you're going to fill in the blanks. I'll continue with my too much ones. What is possible is, I'm exactly a good measure of just right. I'm not too much, and there's definitely some people I won't ever be too much for, and those are my people. I am just how I was designed to be on this planet. I am enough. I am enough, just as I am. I am now relaxed, knowing that healthy relationships are for me. What I know is true now, and fill in the blank. And it could be something very simple, doesn't have to be grandiose, but what I know is true is that I'm a human being and I'm designed to be in healthy relationships. What I know to be true is, I have lots of love to give and lots of love to receive, and I'm ready. What I know is true is, and keep filling in the blanks. And then I am now ready for loving myself when I ever feel those feelings of loneliness, which is just the human condition. Nothing wrong with me. It's just being human. I am ready to notice the times when the belief comes up and just moving it up and through. I am ready to prime myself for being in a healthy relationship through self-discovery, through self-love, and through curiosity to people who I know are going to be healthy choices. And then finishing off, I forgive myself for, and this can sound edgy and it's not a judgment thing, it's just as for the little things. I forgive myself for holding myself back. I forgive myself for having this negative belief for so long. I forgive myself for feeling lonely and isolated and just thinking it was something to do with me and it was my fault. I forgive myself for expecting perfection when I'm just a human being. And then we're going to finally just flip that belief in the opposite belief. I feel that I'm just enough to be in a perfectly healthy relationship. I am enough to be deserving of being in a healthy relationship. I am enough being in a healthy, respectful, fulfilling relationship. And well done, you did a great job. Give yourself a hug and just say, I completely love and accept myself as I am. I completely love and accept myself as I am. I completely love and accept myself as I am. Great job. We do this again and again. It's not always a one-hit wonder. You might want to revisit this again and again. Another really great way to close is saying, this belief might still have a hold on me, but I'm working to loosen its grip day by day by day. It's just acknowledging what's true. So well done, and healthy relationships we all deserve, and I believe that they are for everyone. Well done.